Hello fellow detectorists, yes, I'm back out again. Now, as you can see, we're walking to my chosen area for today, which is back up where I found the Roman ring. I'm on permission number 2 today. I had a really good weekend last weekend on permission number 1, finding half the Bronze Age Palstave looped axe head. I'll be back there again hopefully next weekend, and with a bit of luck we might be able to find the other half, but we'll see. I did have a quick look about there last weekend, but I was literally on my way home, so I didn't have enough time. But anyway, we're on permission number 2 today. Sorry for the jerky picture, but as you can see, I'm not wasting any time. I want to get over to where the Roman area is, where I found that ring. All the fields, as you can see, have been seeded now. Crop is coming up in them, which is not a problem, luckily for me. So it is about 8 degrees, so it's completely different weather this weekend to last weekend. When I went out last weekend, that was -1 in the morning, but it's not too bad here today. But we'll see what we get. As usual, you will see me at the first find. Bye for now. Hello folks, here we go, we've got our first find, and it is not bad for a first find actually. I've got what's left of a jetton. You just see him make out a pattern on there. That's lovely, that's not bad for a first find. I'm still making my way actually over towards the Roman area, but I thought I'd have a quick go. It seemed a bit of a shame not to detect while I was marching across the field, so that's my first tick, and that gave me about only quite a low number actually, about 54, something like that. I get very suspicious at anything sort of, well, not very suspicious, but I get a bit suspicious about stuff that's below 60. I have had a couple of hammered coins, as you've probably seen, that have been below 60, but only a couple. Most of the hammered coins and more noticeable finds are sort of 60 and above, around about the 70 to 80 region really. The really nice finds are higher than that, but that came out about 50 to 54, I think, something like that. But I decided to dig it, and there we go, what's left of a jetton. That might have given me a higher number if it had been in one piece. Anyway, let's carry on. That's find number 1. Now then folks, we've got quite a good signal here, and it's a small one, so I feel quite positive about this, so I thought I'd do a live dig. It's given me 77. Anyway, let's give it a go. Still in the hole. Right, we've got it out now. It's giving me 80 out the hole now. Trouble is, on this permission number 2, I do get quite a lot of tin cans and stuff like that, so it could be a bit of one of those, but we'll see. Yep, it's just a bit of aluminium. I thought so. I do get a lot of that on permission number 2, but I wanted to give it a go because it did sound like a really good signal. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks, we've got our next find, and it is like a little ferrule. Could be off of a riding cane or something like that. No, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Hello folks, our next target is a musket ball. There we go. Anyway, we'll carry on, see what the next one is. Right then folks, I just had a find down here and it's quite interesting. It doesn't look like much when you look at it from the front. It's that, but I'm wondering whether this might be some kind of little brooch because it's got that on the back of it, look. So I wonder whether this at one time, I mean it could be the end of a fibula or something like that, but I'm not so sure on that. I think it's more likely some type of little animal brooch. This could be Roman. That's interesting. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Here we go folks, got another little target. and this time it is another tiny little thimble. It's missing its top. That gave me about 65 to 70 on the signal, that did. It's a tiny little thimble. There it is on the end of my little finger. Get it to focus, there we go, briefly. There we go. Like I say, look, there's my little finger. That's a tiny little thimble. It just makes me think that maybe it was the children or the kids working in the fields that were wearing these. Anyway, we'll carry on. I'll see how I go. I might go in the pasture field for a little while. Just give it a go in there. Anyway, bye for now. Here we go, folks, got our next target, and it is a coin, but it's not very old. It's a George VI, as you can see on there, and it is a ship halfpenny. As you can see, the ship on the back there, look, and that is 1940 something. 1945 or 43, something like that. Anyway, it's in good condition. I like tall ships anyway, so I always like to see these halfpennies. I know they're not that old, but I still like to see them. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. Just had another find here, and it is a coin. This time it's a halfpenny, and I could just make out on the back of this, where is it? Maybe this side. There it is. You just make out on this side, look, there's a crown just there, and below the crown there would be a harp, and this is a King George III halfpenny Hibernia. So on there, it's difficult to see, but there is a King George III bust, and there's 3 runs. I think it's got the right way around now. There's 3 ones just here. I have had a couple of these off of permission number 1, but of course now I'm in the pasture field, permission number 2, I should say. I just come off the normal fields. I come onto this pasture field. And this is really my first target on here, and you can see the crown there, look. Like I say, I've had a couple of these before. It's about 1766, 1769, something like that. So I'm pleased with that. That's nice. Lovely. We'll carry on. I'll give it a clean up. I don't think we'll get much more off of it, but I'll include some pictures in a moment of what they actually look like in better condition. Anyway, bye for now. Now then folks, we've got another good signal here. It's given me 83, but it's a very weak, very high pitched tone. So we'll try this. It could be deep iron. We'll try this anyway as live dig. Oh, I've got it out. I wonder what it's going to be. It's a nice loud signal now. It looks like it might be another coin, possibly. Yes, here we go, look. So we'll see what this is. I say this gave me a really good signal in the ground. Yes, it looks like another coin. Which one is it? Can't tell at the moment. Ah, yes, I can see Britannia on the back there now, look. Lovely. On this side there should be a bust. And there it is. Is that? It looks like that might be a Corollas. Let me just give this a bit of a spray and I'll come back to you. Yes, here we go folks, that's the Britannia side. And a moment ago I thought I could almost see a date. That's 17 something I think. There's the other side, there's two ones there, look. So I'm wondering if this is a George II. That's nice, George II halfpenny. But I will double check on the internet in a moment and I'll let you know. Great.